Lock it in, lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in. Are you ready to be entertained, educated? A little stimulation for your brain. Lock it in. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to laugh? Are you ready to love? Then lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, lock it in. It's the Joe Lockett Show.
What's up, everybody? Evening Ride. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Joe Lockett, locked in on your favorite Evening Ride on a Monday. It's Messy Monday, y'all. How y'all doing out there, man? Hey, I haven't been like sitting on the show here for a minute. Because everybody else, we didn't have so much fun of having so many people being involved in the Joe Lockett Show. We want to thank Chef Pickens for coming in on Mondays doing the cooking. Y'all know on Wednesdays you got Denise show women's only, and then you got the Thursday mix with Monique and Reese on Thursday. So thank you guys hope you guys are enjoying the new lineup that we have. Hope you guys are enjoying all the new shows because they are really it's exciting, and they're bringing in their guests. Love what Denise is doing with her show with the ladies. That's really been fun. I think she's doing that show this week, if I'm not mistaken. I know Monique and Reese, they are doing their show, the Thursday mix. I know they'll be here this week. So very proud of those shows that we're doing here on the LIM network. And of course, this week on, y'all know, my new show, Coffee and Conversation with your boy Joe. I got the one and only Chandrell Wright. She is an executive director over here at the Harvard Event Center, man. She's been a good friend of mine, a strong leader here in the community. A mom, entrepreneur, leader in the city. Having her on the show, man. She does a lot of working out too. I love watching her workout videos. I'm gonna give a hell about that when I see her. Hey, Rachel, how's it going, baby? Haven't seen y'all in a while. What's up, House of Bread? What's up, Esau 8? What's up, Nate? What's up, Jan?
That's their name, House of Bread.
What's up, Lawanda? What's up, Meg, Corey, Ella? How y'all doing? Nick, what's going on? What's up, Danielle? Regina, how you doing? Welcome into the Joe Lockett Show. Do me a favor, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. It's free. If you guys got time, just go hit the button. Give me some likes there. I appreciate you. We have some fun things to get into the show today. We're gonna be messy on the show. Rachel says she's well and blessed. How was your weekend now? You ready to go now, nephew?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, what's up, nephew? How you doing, man?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, y'all know usually I started the show because he was busy doing some stuff for the show.
Yeah.
So what's up, man?
I've been good.
Congratulations on your new show too.
Appreciate it.
And you actually are producing for other shows now.
Yeah. Producing all the way around the board at this point.
Yeah. You have become an extraordinary at a lot of things now, sir.
Oh yeah. It looks like it's gonna be some more.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, man. Just saying, you know. Who was saying shit like that before me? Nobody.
Oh my Lord.
Hey, you can say, "Oh my Lord," but did I not call this for us?
No, you did.
When we were sitting in the studio, I said we finna take over. I said once we left radio, I said okay. I don't want to know what the fuck we doing. We can figure this shit out.
No, say less.
Hey, and we're going into what? This is our second year.
Number 2. No,
wow.
Number 2, a straight podcast.
Yeah, but think about it. We only been in podcast for 2 years, and we got what, five new shows?
Yeah,
that's crazy. I did 10 years and did one show, but in that one show, I did produce a lot of people on my one show.
Okay,
one thing I can say with the Joe Lockett Show has produced a lot.
Well, so you're not new to this; you're true to it.
Yeah. For sure. I mean, if you look at my whole platform, you heard the stories. You know what I'm saying? Everybody done told you, from the Joe Lockett Show was birthed a lot of different other people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And they came to my show and I was a guiding light to show them how to do some stuff. And some people were starting show because I was on radio. They was doing their own thing. And that's not me taking on no bragging rights. That's me saying that's what we supposed to do. Somebody step out there and then we share the knowledge with everybody else, man. So with this platform here, from TikTok to Facebook to Instagram to YouTube, Twitch, all you guys out there, man. We have over one. Can you believe it, nephew? We have over 1,000 videos out right now on all our platforms. On YouTube, we started that out last year, right? We got over 1,000. We have 1,000
on YouTube. We started
a head start all over on YouTube because we got banned on YouTube. So, well, let me say this: I got banned on YouTube before nephew got here. My political stuff got me banned. They took down all my stuff, right? I had like 10 years of stuff out there. But within a year's time, we have over 1,000. So we have 1,000 videos and over like 400 and some subscribers within a year. Without any major sponsors, we're doing it all through grassroots, y'all. So we appreciate y'all subscribing to all our channels are free. The morning show that we're doing on Wednesdays is taken off by Leaps and Browns. We get anywhere from 500 to 1,000 views a week on that show. So thank you guys so much. And some of our shows got like 2,000 views. So on that morning show. And when the girls coming in, man, they bringing their own audience. So their numbers are just jumping through the roof on all these other shows.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
they going stupid. They going stupid over there.
Yeah. Denise show is doing well. Monique and Reese show is doing very, very well. And nephew just started his new show last week, and it came out to some nice numbers this week.
Yeah, it's been getting viewed. It's been getting viewed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I wonder how that actually happened. That new show. I wonder how that one actually happened.
By gunpoint.
Pretty much. Nah, man. Hey Jay, how's it going? Congratulations on your show. I saw Jay's show over the weekend and the guest that she had on. And it's like, hey, everybody want to be like us now. Everybody want to get in the podcast. What's up? Nobody want to try to do podcasts. Now everybody like, hey, I think I can do my own show. But here's the good part about it. Y'all know who to call to produce now.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody calling your ass now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody calling Lock It In Media. Hey, I want to do a new show. Can you? Yeah, we can do it. We can do it. And we got new people. We're gonna have new staff coming in that's gonna be actually helping to produce some more shows.
Yeah. So yes, we need.
So if you guys are interested and you live in the Birmingham area, and you know anything about producing podcasts and stuff like that, get in our inbox.
Dude, if you're interested to learn.
If I'll let you tell that part then, sir. Go
ahead. Anybody in the Birmingham metro area, if you're interested in getting into podcasts, not politics, but podcasts and different forms of media, please hit us up at LIM, at LIM Network, the business page on there. That way we can get your information and see about getting you, possibly joining you a part of the crew.
I got I want to talk about on today on Messy Money. I'm gonna be messy as hell, right?
Okay.
I am literally going to be messy. And I want to know that there's a couple things I want to talk about, and it's dealing with cheating. So I'm gonna just say this, y'all just hang tight. It's dealing with cheating.
It's dealing with cheating.
It's definitely dealing with cheating in marriage and cheating when you in a relationship. All right. So you guys hang tight for that. The topic on the table today is cheating. If you guys got any question about cheating, because the nephew said he lied. Do you cheat?
No, I don't cheat. I just lie.
But they said liars are cheaters and cheaters are liars.
And I would lie about it, but I look, I don't lie. I had that problem when I was little. I fixed it before I got grown. So I don't lie. Well, hold on.
Yeah,
I'm lying.
So, but here's the thing. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek on what I'm talking about here, right? I'm about cheating and lying, right? Who lie the most, men or women?
But
no, it's not.
That's easy.
No, it's not.
That's easy.
No, it's not. It's not easy, bro. Who lie the most?
Who lie the most?
We're gonna talk about that. That's just a snippet.
That's easy,
right?
though.
That's not easy right there, bro. No. But we got a lot to do on whatchamacallit on Messy Monday, because I'm gonna be messy as hell. But I know you got some stuff in the news, man. How was your weekend? Everything was good. I know you're doing a lot of producing over the weekend.
Oh yeah. Shout out to my church and YPWW podcast.
Okay.
That launched over a month ago. But now we kicking up the stuff with the podcast, and so shout out to them on that. I was producing that over the weekend.
I got a chance to see it. Yeah,
and then looking over a few stuff with our system. We're going to be upgrading.
They're going to be upgrading. They're going to see some new stuff coming out.
So y'all stay locked in for that.
Yeah.
But no, outside of that,
HR Babe in the house from Dallas.
Yeah, shout out HR
Man,
Babe.
she got a 1-year anniversary getting ready to come out. I'm not gonna be able to make it.
Word.
Yeah,
to
man.
her
business.
Her business.
Yeah, her business been in business for 1 year. And congratulations, shout out for her on that, man. It was my nephew's birthday this past weekend. He had a birthday party and all that. So happy birthday to Axel. He was out there doing and I think he scored like 2 or 3 goals in soccer.
Word.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, God, dog. I'm trying to think.
He got the mixed genes, bro. You know, he black and white. You know what I'm saying?
That Ronaldo.
You know what I'm saying?
He got that Ronaldo.
He scored 4 goals, right? Mm-hmm. So, bro, you know what I'm saying? He got that black. He playing soccer like a white boy, but he playing soccer like a white boy, but he running it down like a black boy.
No. Let me chill out.
Oh, was that a white folks sport, and he's playing it like a black boy?
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a more African to Spanish sport.
But you ain't gonna get
we
kind
of average at our
I understand that, but you're not gonna get the average young kid from America.
Oh no.
That's what I'm saying.
Not average black boy.
No, because you're gonna get a lot of the white kids at the white schools that be playing soccer.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because that ain't a soccer team at.
Yeah, they gonna do it.
What was the name of your soccer team when you was in school?
Whatever the school name was. I wasn't on it. I ain't play soccer.
It wasn't no soccer team where I went.
Word?
Hell no. You had football and basketball.
Did y'all have Hispanics at your school?
Had a few.
Not enough to start a team?
Not the way it is now.
Okay.
The Hispanic invasion hadn't really happened when I was in school.
Shoot, I had a whole bunch of Hispanics at air school I went to, so they stayed with the soccer team.
Yeah, but
they was fine.
But actually, you know, he all out there, bro.
Man,
but he got that good hair. So my cousin, he got that good hair, bro. You know what I'm saying? Light skin and in between.
Like it don't need to be conditioned.
And he got swag. So, bro, just think.
It never nap up, but it never
bro.
It's never not looking like
bro, he got curly hair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bro. So imagine the women that he finna pull.
That coarse hair met with that nappy.
Yeah, that good stuff.
He got curly.
He got curly. Can you imagine that the women he finna be able to pull on all sides of the fence?
Yeah, ninjas like that. I hate
and he playing soccer and baseball and violin. Bruh. Mama Black from the hood. Now running a multi-million-dollar business. Bruh, he got class. He got swag.
I'm gonna be honest with you though. Mama Black from the hood ain't the same as Daddy Black from the hood. It's not. Mama Black from the hood is not the same as Daddy Black from the hood.
Okay, I'm gonna let you explain it because I don't get that. Because I think Mama Black from the hood got way more swag than Daddy Black from the hood.
I mean, how you look at it, maybe it's a little bit more swag, but I'm not talking about the swag part.
Okay, what you talking about?
I'm talking about that.
Elder bars.
Them hood tendencies can be weeded out. He gonna have hood tendencies to a point.
Yeah.
His daddy is gonna make sure them boys stay locked in.
Yeah.
Like that's all. Like mom from the hood versus daddy from the hood is legit.
Yeah. The daddy from the yeah.
Now swag wise, I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit more swag.
No, but see,
maybe you can get past.
I can say little
switch a little bit more.
I can say little Axel right now, bro. He knows how to go to Starbucks and order his own coffee. No shit. No shit, bro. No shit. So,
okay, so you made my point.
So,
you made my point.
I don't know if he's gonna go to the Wings Heaven down there and order the right goddamn 10-piece. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, you made my point.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I love my nephew. I don't know if he's gonna order the right 10-piece when he go down there. Look. But I know when he go to Starbucks, he know what he wanted at the goddamn drive-through window.
Daddy gonna put you in danger. You gonna learn this. Mama like, my baby ain't got to be out there no more.
Yeah, you know, when he's saying shit like Grande and all this other shit, bro. yeah.
I still ain't figured out what a Grande is though.
But
yeah. Give it to me.
Huh?
Give it to me.
No, you sound, bro. When you paying that much for coffee, you want to sound special, bro.
I want a grande.
Yeah, you want a grande for it.
I'll say that in pencil.
Because it make you feel about spending $10 on some coffee.
All right, so ask him for a grande when we get to
yeah.
shop.
Yeah, you ask for your anything with cappuccino.
Give me a cup of grande.
You get your El Grande cappuccino with a little mint,
you
little
put the
TV
L
on
with
the
it
side.
too. Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
That's, you got some Hispanics up in the room. You trying to
but that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Let me get a El Grande.
Yeah, the El Grande, cappuccino with a little of this and a little of this and a little of that. You feel good about spending that $5 or $10, bro.
I can't even roll my.
If you say give me a damn cup, you give me some mud water and you charge me $5, you looking crazy.
Some mud water,
coffee.
Okay.
Sugar and cream, bro. Sugar and cream. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You give me some mud water and you paying $5 for it, but you gonna be looking crazy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying, right?
Your 70s popped up real quick. I say mud water. What?
You never heard coffee called mud water?
No, that died out. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, that wasn't nothing they called it. That's something I call it.
Oh,
that's just something I made up. Mud water.
We gonna say it's y'all though.
No, I can't put that on us. I joke around and say mud water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You go, but you know something? It's the same thing. I think when people get the K cup. You know them K cups? What's it called? The Keurig.
Oh.
You spend all that money for a Keurig and it's got them same coffee that you can get in a regular old $9 coffee pot.
Yeah, we got like at least 2 or 3 at the house. No, my daddy got like 3 of them. My mom got 2.
But it's like saying, okay, go in there. I'm gonna fix me some Keurig.
Never do it,
bruh. Think about it.
Never do it.
That part. All right, guys. You guys are locked into your favorite eating right. We got the entertainment news. Your mama gonna beat your ass when you get home. Hey, she will have a coffee table. You better drink all of it. You gonna sit at that table and drink all that damn coffee now.
You gonna have to get me.
Hey, we gonna have a cup of coffee over a conversation. All right, guys. Hey, what's going on, Bridges in the building. Shamel's in the building. We got Avian, I think. Robert, what's going on? Hey, man, let's get into the entertainment news, and then we're gonna talk about cheating on the Joe Liker show. Let's get it.
All right.
So we'll go on with our live entertainment. Without further ado, here they are. So
Do that.
Entertainment news today?
No. We got it.
Okay.
Well, what's the name of this
place? So we'll go on with our live entertainment. Without further ado, here they are.
It's cliffhangers.
Love it. I just love it.
The speakers hooked up to the
yeah, it's hooked up to the what's the name? So we can't even.
Okay, you hear.
Yeah. I hear it. I know it's going through.
Okay.
Alrighty. So first things first. Got to get into a little bit of what happened over the weekend because that's what we do. We hit the recaps.
Yeah, what happened over the weekend, Big Dog?
Over the weekend there was some pictures and things floating around. All right, there was an interaction between one Jaden Daniels and Miss Juju Watkins. I'll give you an update on them really quick. Juju Watkins is currently WNBA hopeful, definitely will be getting drafted, doing the business over there in college, and Mr. Jaden Daniels, over there with UCLA, and then you got Mr. Jaden Daniels over there with Washington. They had a little very sincere interaction. It looked wholesome.
He's still in college, right?
No, Jaden Daniels is with Washington.
Oh, he with the
Commanders.
Is that the quarterback?
Yeah, that's the quarterback. QB. He went to the conference championship this year. Lost bad, but he went to the conference championship.
Okay, so I wasn't for sure who he was playing with. Okay, so he's in the NFL.
Yeah, he in the NFL. He got the NFL. Man.
Oh, I got a whole different perspective on this thing.
Where? Wow.
Yeah. Go ahead and tell the story because I know the story. But
well, okay, I'm interested. But yeah, so the interaction went as follows. It was snickering. They
was at a game, right?
Yeah, they was at the basketball game.
Okay.
I don't know what basketball game, but they was at the basketball game. Hit up onto the jumbotron, so everybody looking at them. Ooh, we got Juju. Ooh, we got Jaden. Ooh, and they saw in wholesome moment. Hey, it looked like they was chopping it up. Maybe a little flirting going on. It was some laughing, like hee from an old girl. And then you had the little lick my lips light skin pose that he put out. And then Mama came in. And Mama said, cut all that. and went right in between the two, sat down. And for some people out there, there's been discourse of, there you go. That's how mamas is supposed to do it. You protect your son. And then there was other folks like, dang, bro, your mama really cop blocked you the dirtiest of ways.
I got a problem with all that, bro.
The dirtiest of ways.
I got a problem with that whole situation, big dog.
Word?
Yeah.
What's up?
Because number one, he's in the NFL now, right?
Okay.
And that girl was sitting right next to him. Mama came in and basically made that girl move over one seat and sat between her and her son.
Basically, no. She said, nice, good job holding my seat, big dog.
Yeah.
That's cool.
and made that girl move, bro. And reason why I got a problem with that, bro, because at this point, that's a grown young man. Mama was wrong for that. If he was in high school, maybe early years in college, cool. But mama doing that now, bro, as a grown-ass man that got his own contract, making his own money. Yeah, mama, you done did your job, but you got to let that man be a man. That, to me, I didn't realize, because I was thinking that he was, I didn't realize that was him. I didn't realize who he was.
Yeah,
like,
so
he's in the NFL.
Young.
So he's
NFL money.
He's a grown-ass man. Mama, you completely wrong. This ain't you stay focused on it. He already focused. He got his contract. Mama was wrong, bro. I got a problem with mama on that one.
Where?
Hell yeah. Mama,
it's a lot of folks like, mama doing, she doing right. That's what you punching you.
Bro, number one, he's a black man talking to a black woman, right?
Okay.
That got a career. That's most likely that's about to be drafted. Different than a lot of these NFL players talking to these other women that are white women, European women that ain't got nothing going on.
Oh, snap! Yeah, hey, you played the race card real good.
No, I ain't
gonna lie.
It's not a race car, but it's just the true shit.
I'm with you, but the Umar hat is like, okay.
No, that girl got a career. She's moving in places, right?
He
got a career. He's moving in places.
She moving,
and that wasn't like I said, it wasn't a white woman or European woman sitting there just trying to be just fanning out over him.
And she a beast on the court.
That's what I'm saying. Mama, bruh. To me, no, I ain't with mama on that shit. That's your mama was cock blocking, bro. Mama straight up cock blocking. Cause see, now that you done moved the other way, now when he get back into Washington D.C., he going back to Washington, right?
He is going back to Washington.
So he get back to Washington D.C. Ain't mess around and get a snow bunny sitting up there where she ain't gonna be able to be there, or she get a European girl, you know what I'm saying? And now everybody looking at him crazy, talking about he'll sell out. No, mama blocked the sister that was trying to holler him that had a career. Mama cock blocked that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, now.
I had to pick the white woman.
yeah, bro. Like I said, if he was in high school or college, I got it. You're a grown ass man, bro.
Now I'm gonna read a few of the
exactly, but she out of pocket.
The tags on the post is Jaden Daniels' mama does not play. She is not with the BS. That's what a few of them on the post saying. Protecting your son from Juju Watkins, a dedicated woman worth multi-millions, is not good parenting. This is weird. Somebody agreeing with you. Somebody agreeing. You're not gonna lie. At this point, it's embarrassing for a grown man.
That's what I said, bro.
Hey man, then somebody wrote a diatribe. God, dog. I support his mom. Have no issue with her trying to protect her son. One of the roles of a mother is to teach her daughters how to be a woman and her sons what a woman and a wife is. As a father, he teaches his sons how to be a man and his daughters on what a man and a husband is. Trying to protect your son from these leech women that want to attach themselves for financial gain or protect your daughters from deadbeat trifling men is good parenting. That does not apply here
at all.
That does not
at all.
Okay,
at the fuck all.
That does not apply here
at all.
They are both good people. God dog it.
Like I said, bro, mama's straight out of pocket, dude.
Yeah.
I saw it, but I didn't really read. I didn't read into what was going on. I just seen somebody mama cock blocking, right? And I
thought it was funny.
Yeah, I just thought like because he looked like a young man. I didn't realize he was the quarterback for the White because I don't follow Washington like that. But so I didn't realize he was an NFL quarterback and he did his thing last year. He got paid.
Oh yeah,
and gonna get paid. That's a grown ass man, and his mama doing this right here. You know what I'm saying? I seen it, and like I said, I don't know if she was being jokeful. I don't know.
Now to Mrs. Daniels, to her point, there was some stuff going on during the year. And it was popular because I remember this going out where it was some folks wearing on Daniel's number and stuff
Okay.
like that. I think he just now removed from a relationship. Where old girl was Instagrammy, and we'll leave it there. I ain't gonna label her as no hoe or nothing like that. She just probably looked really, really good.
Right.
You can apply a job, but no, I ain't gonna put that on her jacket. But I do know there was a good little minute towards some playoffs where she was nowhere to be seen anymore, and you saw her all year. So I have no idea how that broke off. Not even gonna speculate like I do, but as a mom, if you know the discourse, because we also know the discourse, and the hotline is weird enough.
I don't know, Nate.
The hotline is weird enough for athletes,
that
all the athletes know about. I'm sorry, I get it to a point, but I'm not disagreeing or even trying to give back and forth with the folks. It's like that's a little embarrassing. Your son,
I'm gonna say this, nephew.
Your son 24 at an NBA game at that.
Yeah,
the NBA players is looking at this dude like chump.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this, bro. If you're trying to get to the top honest and be the best that you can be, I don't care what anybody gonna say on any of these blogs that we on right now. That people watching us, you cannot be the best that you cannot be the greatest at your craft if you're not single-minded focused. There's no time for a husband. There's no time for a wife. There's no time for a girlfriend. There's no time for a boyfriend. You have to stay focused on your career, on what you got to get done, or you're not going to be able to give it your 100%. I don't care what nobody say. If you're wanting to be the greatest at something, you cannot be all over the place, bro. Trying to raise a family. No. You have to be able to lock in for that season, for that time frame to do what you got to do, and you got to be with a partner that understands exactly that they don't. It's bad to say, but they are not going to get their attention. Like I was going to say, it don't matter, but they're not going to get their attention from you.
And as messed up as it's gonna sound, though, and you get it. For certain situations, no, you don't matter right now.
If you're married to if you're getting married to somebody that's on the course of being able to be the greatest at their craft, the greatest CEO, the greatest golf player, whatever, bro. The hours it takes for them to be the greatest and to master their skill set and stay crisp at it throughout the whole course of their tournaments, their year, or what they got to go do. They ain't got time for you or the kids. They need to rest, sleep, train. Rest, sleep, train. If you ain't ready to do that, don't get with these men and women that want to be the greatest at what they want to do. Now, if you want to give somebody that want to make a good career, great choice. But I've never seen anybody that was the greatest at what they did and was able to be a family man or a family woman and do it at a high level. Has not happened. Kobe, Jordan, nobody. Who? Tell me somebody. I haven't seen anybody being able to do that shit because to me it's impossible. It's impossible to.
It's impossible?
Yeah. To be the greatest at what you do and then be a dad and a mom and a husband and a wife, man, that's a lot, bro.
With a family and some kids.
You can't be the greatest at what you're doing, bro. That's why it's tough when you're first coming up. Now, once you done got there and you understand how to stay there, that's different.
What about? I know it's going to be a little weird.
What's that?
Because I can get the case against it. But what about the folks that probably say LeBron is the greatest? He did it.
LeBron, when he first
he just took his daughter out to on
okay, but when we look at LeBron, what did Savannah do? When have you ever heard from Savannah? When we start hearing from Savannah?
At the end of his
20
career.
years later.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying.
20
saying for conversation purposes.
But 20 years later, we heard from Savannah.
I mean, she had pockets. She had pockets.
But I'm saying
no, she
heard from her.
No,
drama wise from her. LeBron James, she let him do what he did. He worked. He was focused. It's like Kobe Bryant. Vanessa took care of the family.
It ain't the same, but I got you.
But I'm just saying, Vanessa took care of the family. Kobe Bryant, Vanessa, LeBron James, Savannah. We don't hear from these women, bro. They raised the kids while their husband went out and made the money and was stars. You have to take a backseat to your husband's career. If your wife is the breadwinner, you have to take a backseat to her career for her to be the best. You got to support her. You got to do your role. She was a mom and she was a wife. he was the breadwinner and went out there and did the deals and did what he had to go do. But when that man came on, you think that man really had a whole bunch of time, bro, to spend time with his family? In the beginning of his career, when he was out there trying to win championships, LeBron ain't trying to win a championship now. If
he also came in out of high school, so
Yeah.
he didn't have to worry about establishing that.
But what I'm
I
saying
don't think he actually had them until he got to.
but Savannah been there. Savannah was there the whole time.
No, I'm saying his family.
Yeah.
His family and high school.
Hey, Shaw, what's going on, baby?
Going into a high school into your main thing, I take a little bit different than finally getting to the precipice and then finding your queen. Okay. I think those is two different things to have to manage.
Okay.
High school, you can temper expectations because y'all children, and you're inheriting a situation that can make you more than that.
Okay.
With finally getting to that level you've been fighting for your dream, and then having to find your queen on the side. We don't know where she at in her life.
Oh, no. I wouldn't.
So yeah, you got to taper and then try to form. Nah, all they had to do was convince.
Yeah. If I'm at the top of my game, bro, I don't know. Like right now, I'm at the top of my game, and I'm, we're in the midst of, starting to break records now, right? There's not room for a woman in my life at this point, honestly, right? If she can't take the back burner to what I do, we ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because the attention, because when you get a certain age, women deserve a certain amount of attention from their mate. At 50, and your 50s, a woman gonna want that attention. They're gonna want that time. I don't have it. I literally don't have it. I better got time for myself to sleep.
Shoot, I haven't. I be lying.
Yeah, I literally don't have time to be trying to date you, think of dates. You know what I'm saying? Where we going? What we need to do? Make sure, bro. I can give two shits about that right now. Honestly,
word.
I don't because, bro. How did you think yesterday? I'm texting you yesterday on a Sunday, bro.
Yeah,
different shit.
Yeah.
Saturday, I'm texting you, asking you questions on different shit.
Yeah.
When the fuck I got time? Do you think I'm sitting here, right? Where I'm gonna take baby at this weekend? What nice restaurant? You know what I'm saying? That's a whole different mindset.
I can't forget to go to brunch.
Yeah, or whatever she wants you to go do, and the things. That's a whole different mindset that you got to be willing to want to do for somebody. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not mad at people that want to go do that, right? But I know me. If she want to go do something, but I want to sit at home and just kind of like geek out and look at different things for how we're going to do the show, make some phone calls and do some social media and do some marketing and create some, different videos and editing and stuff. But she want to go here, bro. I'm going to be goddamn pissed off if I'm sitting in some place that she want to do just to for her to be happy. But I'm supposed to be her man. I should want to do that. Mm-hmm. That's what I said. I know that I'm not ready to be in a relationship and give that kind of time to a woman because I'm not going to be there for her. So I know
now hold that because we gotta continue. We gotta continue.
Okay.
And apparently, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think this is too far off. It's gonna raise another question past this relationship BS.
Okay.
But I don't know if that's too far off in this situation.
I need a drink.
Drink more water.
I just did that. I had a cucumber salad, so.
So, another thing that was trending.
Yeah.
I'm guessing Tiger is in love with a Trump.
Oh, I definitely need a drink. I'm gonna put the camera on you. I need a drink.
Tiger is in love with a Trump. No Melania. All righty. Yeah, man. So it's been trending over social media from Tiger first. And then the blogs next. Tiger Woods have been seen with Donald Trump Jr.'s ex-wife. I repeat, because maybe the folks in the back ain't really heard me. Y'all don't really get it. Y'all don't really get it. And I don't blame you. I ain't think I got it when I first read it too. But Donald Trump Jr.'s ex-wife has been seen with one Tiger Woods. I know, right? Can't even believe it. But I mean, when you can't believe, sometimes people still achieve some BS. Okay, so in achieving the BS, let me go as follows. Mr. Tiger Woods did take to Instagram to tell the folks about how much he loves this woman. Okay. Tiger Woods, love is in the air and life is better with you by my side. We look forward to our journey through life together, period. At this time, we would appreciate privacy for all of those close to our hearts. Right now, you have just I just read to you the BS that took to Instagram, followed by photos of people in love. I know it make me sick too, but at the same time, got to know what.
Dirty Locker.
Ooh.
I had to go get Dirty Locker.
I don't even know why I want to start with it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know why I want to start with it because I don't keep up with the Trumps. I don't. Only Trump I keep up with is the president. The last thing I think about is Junior. I don't think about Michael Jordan Jr. I don't think about Trump Jr. I don't think about Scottie Pippen Jr. I don't think about I'm a junior. Sir. I'm not thinking about me having the time. The last thing I'm thinking about is Junior. So I won't lie to you. I don't think it's too far removed of what we was talking about. If we want to take the angle of did Donald Trump Jr. mess something up that was a good thing, but we talked about this before the show, though. We talked about this before the show. Is Tiger still with us? Is he still part of the cookout at this point? Is Tiger Woods still part of the cookout? I need to know. Do we give him a plate? Do we give him beans or something? No. Do we just give him the hot dogs?
No.
The potato salad?
I've been on Tiger Woods' side, man, the whole time, but I'm gonna have to say at this point, bro, you're out.
Nah.
You're out, bro.
I can make an excuse if you're trying to defend.
I
can make an excuse.
Right now, you fall in love who you fall in love with. But love has consequences.
That's so messed up.
Love got consequences.
That's so messed up.
I ain't mad at you, Tiger. But all the women,
she might be crazy in the especially she found her a black man. I ain't gonna lie, they act different when they get a black man. It's different with a black man.
You know, but hold on. No, I got. I'm gonna say,
lie.
We gonna no, I'm not gonna lie. No, fuck no. We gonna put him on restrictions. Because this is still the black dude that did the most in golf. No, because we ain't got no other black dudes in golf. No, I ain't worried about damn all that. But it goes to everything that they say that we're not.
Speak about the strife.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's black and he's Asian.
Oh yeah. Wait a minute.
Right? He's mixed with two of the things that they say we ain't really. You know what I'm saying? And he got old boy's ex-wife. And then you got to look at every time you look at TV, right? You know that Mandingo.
Hey, hold on now.
So I got to look at it different. You know what I'm saying? I can't give him he's not invited to the barbecue right now. No. For the next 4 years, he's not invited.
He can't come. He can't
come to the plate. He can't get an invite. He can't get a to-go plate. Nothing right now. He got to stay.
Get him out the group chat.
You know what I'm saying?
Get him out the group chat.
Yeah, he had the group chat. He got to stay. He got to stay at 60 in Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He got to go. He got to go and stay there and eat the what they call it, the cheese salad. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know,
and blend their food.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Salt and the pepper.
Yeah, he got to stay there.
But man, like,
cause you got to think about.
I forgot his mama was Asian.
His mom is Chinese.
I forgot his mama is Asian.
Yeah, I think his mom is either Korean. I know she's not Japanese. I think she's Chinese. I think his mom is
Chinese.
No. I know she's Asian. Because she may not be Chinese. She may be Thai or Vietnamese or Filipino. I'm not for sure. But I know his mom is Asian.
Might be Filipino.
Yeah, but I know his mom is Asian. His mom is Asian. His dad was black.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So these are two things, right, that this administration right? And he pulled for him to be a DEI reject, right? He's number one. Well, what at one time was number, but he pulled your son's ex-wife.
The boy sitting there with the shades, he was big old grin.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at him and I'm like, Tiger. But have Tiger ever dated in public dated a black woman? I know he's dated some black women, but publicly,
Let me look that up.
Have he actually ever been publicly with a black woman? I know he married a white woman, right? But have he publicly been in a relationship with a black woman?
That's a good point. Hold on, man. Let me look that up.
Because I don't know. Rachel says Malik Yoba said he's not black, but he's non-white. He's a non-white man from now.
I've been seeing that video.
Yeah.
I've been seeing that video, y'all.
Nate Dawg said his last girlfriend was mixed. That ain't the same, Nate.
That ain't the same.
Nate,
That is
Nate,
not the same.
No, not doing that shit.
That
Nate.
is not the same.
No. Did he date a straight up black woman? Okay, black woman. Yeah, we know a black woman. Did he date a black woman that ain't mixed with shit? Black in public.
I don't think so, Joe.
Nick Dawg said close, but not all the way.
Yeah, I think that is as close as he is.
But here's the thing: his mom was Thai, okay, Chinese and Dutch, okay. Oh, so she was mixed with all that. Thanks, Bridget. Thanks.
Oh, okay, mama with it.
Oh yeah, mama with it. So, but here's the thing though, I can't see. This is one thing I can't really be mad at Tiger Woods about, because he didn't. Right? I can hold it against him if I want to, but I can't really hold it against, because here's the thing: when you grow up in a mixed family, you are not 9 times out of 10. I don't know why we do this, nephew. But if you have like an Asian mom or a white dad or a black dad, a mixed family, for whatever reason, right? The parent don't want that child to be straight ninja.
I mean, the kid is not though.
That's what I'm saying. So they want to be multicultural. You see what I'm saying?
I would want that too.
Exactly. So the kid never get the experience, because mom is mixed, dad is probably black, mom is mixed, or vice versa. When the kid is growing up in that household, they're not looking at race the way society look at race. That kid, my kids is the same way. Sabrina and Selena, right? They dad black, they mom 100% Japanese, I'm 100% black. They have, what does my daughter like? Korean.
Yeah. K-pop.
Yeah, she like those Korean dudes. Sabrina, I have no clue. I think Sabrina would date anything when she feels like it at the drop of a dime, because they dad black. I asked my daughter, would they date a black man? They're like, yeah. I said, would you date a white man? Yes. My daughters don't care.
Yeah.
Would they date a Japanese guy? They said most likely not.
But they also didn't have to deal with a certain type of inherent bias.
But listen to what I just said though.
Like they don't have to deal with an inherent bias outside of what they know.
But listen to what I just said. I asked them, would you want to marry a Japanese or date a Japanese guy? They said, no, they're Japanese. They live in Japan all their life. Yeah. They don't want their own. No. They want something different.
No.
So that's what I'm saying. For the mixed kids, they're not going to want what they can get their hands on easily. They want the other mixture, the other part. They want to tap into the other culture, because what mom and dad usually do, they put them in a multicultural facet environment. But, so if you got a choice of eating ribs and chicken, but then you got Asian food over here, you know what I'm saying? Mexican you got some European, you got some Mexican food over here, right? What you doing, bro? You grew up on, because most 9 times out of 10, you grew up in the hood, you know what I'm saying? So you grew up poor, eating some stuff. But when you get a chance to go taste some other food, you're going to taste that other food.
Look, my favorite food is Asian.
If you go to the school where the black guys, the black young men and the black women go to these white high schools, what usually wind up happening? But 9 times out of 10, the black dudes wind up dating. And this is you went to this. Black dudes wind up dating the white girls, but the black girls usually wind up dating the black boys. They don't date too many white boys.
They don't until they get grown.
But think about it. The black women stayed loyal to their culture, even at a young age. the young men.
Is that what you call it?
That's what I see. You can call it whatever you want. I'm not putting a title to it. I'm just saying I don't see a lot of young black women in high school when they go to a mixed school. When you look at the prom pictures, because I don't know a lot of people.
I disagree with that.
Okay, go ahead.
They're not entertaining a lot of white men because most white men in high school not really fooling with black women.
So they're done with the dark meat?
No.
Are you sure? They ain't
sure.
trying?
Very sure. Very sure.
So they can't.
They're not. Especially if we going towards more of the rural places, like I was from.
So
shout out Hoover or like Spain Park or things like that. Spain Park is a little bit more of a melting pot because more black folks went there.
Yeah.
So the white people that go over to Spain Park, you can tread the line without going too far over.
So it's more acceptable.
It's more acceptable
for the girl to bring home a black man than for the white man to bring home a black woman.
I would say yeah, because this is what
Bridget said. It depends on where you live,
and that's why I was like, it depends on where you live. Spain Park is in that more of the black side of Hoover, and then you have Hoover that is a melting pot of damn near the state.
D said not true.
No, that's definitely because, and D can speak for her own age range. I'm talking about my age range.
Right, that's what I'm talking about. Your age range.
I'm talking about my age range.
Yeah.
Unless they're used to being around black folks, no, they're not acting alien to black folks. Like they don't know what it is. Are they favoring it, or if it's the preference? No, because a lot of them are living under some type of pressure, or at least some type of, I don't want to say scrutiny, but it's more of an eye on them, especially if they don't want it. It's more of an eye on them if they come home with a different race.
So let me ask you this question.
If you're dealing
with a black, as a black man, I don't have a problem bringing home a white girl. But do you think that the white dude has a problem bringing home?
I can't speak for the white dude.
I'm asking what we think. I'm asking what we think. This is all hyper. This is us talking out what we think.
Okay.
Because do you think if that white young boy brought home a black girl that his mom and dad gonna look at him different, and they, you know what I'm saying, and he got a different pressure on him than if the white girl bring home a black guy?
I think it's a different pressure. It may not be as tough as the other way around.
What say y'all, chat? Where y'all at, chat? Y'all, I'm asking y'all on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. What do y'all say out there? Is it tougher? I mean, we talking about young kids. I ain't talking about as a grown man, because you got a grown man, you can make your own decision.
Yeah.
I'm talking about them kids. When the kids come home,
I think it's tougher, but in different ways. Because he's bringing back home somebody that he can still kind of direct.
Bridget said where they live at, these children date who they want to date.
Y'all disconnected, bro. It's not that different. It's different, but it's not that different.
No, we welcome her with open arms. Okay, Char's white.
Shout out Char.
Okay.
Shout out Char.
So she can speak to it.
But that
where Pebbles at? Because I think Pebbles white on here. Who else is white on here? Would you, if you Erica said she disagrees. I raised blackity black. I look black. Your daughters are not black presenting. Okay, I don't understand, Erica. Huh?
I get it.
What? Okay, so explain to me.
When she say black presenting or things like that, and that was what I was trying to get into.
Okay.
Your kids, they have been around their kind or their people.
Okay.
So in being around your people, you know the different degrees and dynamics of them.
Okay.
You know what it is about your culture.
Mm-hmm.
When you're exploring other cultures, which is why a lot of folks would do it. I mean, we do it. But when you're going into other cultures, I don't think your daughters have entertained too many black folks outside of
they haven't had access to them.
And exactly, they don't have that much access.
They haven't had access to them. Yeah.
Korean folks is more accessible.
Yeah.
And honestly, it will probably be looked in certain families, not yours, but in certain families, that Korean folks might be a little bit closer to how they would be black and white folks on just degrees. I'm just talking about degrees. I like I said, I can't speak to it because they ain't my culture.
Next time I'm gonna call my daughters tonight because I want to ask them if they had more accessibility to black and white people. Would they have? Because I know in Japan they went to a Japanese school.
Yeah,
so there was no black folks there.
Barely, if at all.
No, it was none. It was none. I'm gonna tell you, when in Japan, you're not gonna get 100% black. You're gonna get half.
But I want to get stuck on the point.
Yeah.
But even still, so if they was down here still the way they are, but they grew up around black folks, they have black tendencies, they'll have black mannerisms, they'll have different things that they relate to black people with. That would be black presenting, because it's clear that you're not all the way black, if at all, in people's eyes. And that's why I was going to with the high school part.
Okay.
Most white dudes, unless they are disconnected with their family or their family is black adjacent, like they have a melting pot in their family, they're not black presenting either. So when you talking about as far as like black boys dating more white women are more acceptable to it. They are. White women would have a different perspective on it if they need, if they want to, if they want to have a different perspective.
But to what you're saying,
but that I'm gonna talk about what's common.
I know,
don't be my chat now.
But to what you're saying, right? The black young men have access to the black women, but they're choosing.
Both have access. They're getting treated different.
But what I'm saying is, and that's what I'm saying. So what's the difference there?
And I'm saying the difference would be when I was at Hoover, I can only speak for me and my black friends that are females that was in the same predicament. Because I had a friend that was very much into a white boy that was, I think he was like he wasn't a quarterback, but hell, he was like a linebacker. A solid boy. And he was cool. Now he was country. He was country. So in certain type of ways, he was disconnected with, because he wasn't around all black boys all the time unless it was the football team. But she was really, really into him. And with that being the case, even though she was around, she wasn't on his radar, because she was black with me. So she had different type of stuff that, all right, that's cool, and he could disconnect it. It wasn't an interest there. Versus if I was with another black or white girl and she was like that too, if she was open enough to try to deal with me, she would entertain it. With them, most of the time, you're not even on the radar. There is so
that's what I'm saying.
There's a kink to me.
So that's
there
what
is
I'm saying.
A different level of kink for them.
That's what I was asking. That's what I was asking. Let's get to social media. On here. D said, my nephew is nephew's age. Rachel says, coming from an all-white community growing up, I told my parents I will love whoever treats me well, whether they are black, purple, green. When I went off to college,
not the name of colors.
Graham says, I'm a grandmother. When I was in school, black guys were dating white girls and Asians. Okay, but what about the question I think I want to ask you?
Was talking about is
the white guys
women.
Were they dating, because were the white guys trying to holler at you though? That's the question I do want to ask. D says, I went to a majority white school. Maybe y'all talking about Alabama. Okay,
I can only talk about Alabama, and that's why I was talking about the more rural place, the more countryside.
So you're on a rural end. Okay. D also says, all my black friends' daughters are dating white guys. They are in Hoover. Okay. Erica says, my kids went to all Hoover schools and never dated interracially. Okay. Now, question, Erica, were the white boys interested into your daughters? That's the question we're asking. No, but I want to ask that question though.
And that's why I keep trying to tell folks, I'm not saying this like it don't happen or that it can't.
Right.
I'm saying what is more common.
Right.
The commonality is what I'm talking about. Because as much as y'all were at Hoover and y'all date white boys, okay, the family was more accepting or more open, or it was more of a commonality there. There was I'm
finna marry
I got the radar.
I'm finna marry into Shar family, because Shar said all my nieces are with black men.
Shaw likes some chocolate though.
You know
I remember the day she tuned in. She likes some chocolate.
If I stay single, I gotta go holler at Shar. Man, Shar just gotta go on the date. I just know Shar is going to cut up with.
I remember Shar.
D said it's not about the color, it's about the status. Okay,
you still playing it to the point.
Okay, it's not about the color, it's about the status.
D,
I think it depends on who you're asking. Okay,
yeah, but
Pebbles,
you still making the same
Pebbles driving out there. What's up, baby? What's going on, Pebbles? I have dated both races, so has my daughters. So let me ask you though, Pebbles, because I'm asking the white people on our chats, right? This is I'm not being racist. We're just talking, having a conversation on the Joe Like Show.
Just discourse.
You know what I'm saying? No, but y'all know this messy Monday. I'm being messy, but y'all know I'm asking the question seriously. As white parents, is there a different pressure put on the white young men than it is different than with your white daughters? Is it more acceptable for a white young lady to bring a black dude home than for your white son to bring a black girl home? Is that, I'm asking because I don't know. So if I got white people on here on any of our chats, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, where you're watching this, let us know. Like I said, this is not trying to cause any discourse. We're just having a friendly, fun conversation on the Messy Monday on the Joe Like Show. Shar said, "Okay, God damn it, Shar, bruh, y'all done fucked up. After this year, because I can't do any traveling right now.
Shout out to Shar, bro.
No. I'm going to see Shar. I'm going to go see Lady J.
We got to see.
I got to go see Rachel, and I got to go see Bridget.
Yeah,
I got to go see them.
Shar got to be first though. We got to see Shar.
Bro, Shar. Yeah, I got to go see Shar, bro. I got to go get Shar. Because Shar, let me say this: there are a lot of fans on our show, but since we've been doing this podcast, man, when I say Shar is probably one of the top fans out there, because Shar just don't only be on YouTube and Facebook and I'll just call it TikTok, all at the same time, and commenting on all of our pages. Shar comments, and I got to give Shar, because all y'all, we love y'all, but Shar is like that super fan, right? That I've never met.
Yeah,
and you know what I'm saying. So we bro, Shar, you are like the bomb dilly. Everybody is the bomb, but Shar is that one that goes like Shar be like have everything pulled. I don't know, she have many machines she got around her.
I don't know,
but when the show comes up, bro, Shar be hitting and Clint on everything, right?
She comment.
Pepper say, I wouldn't care, but I some who do care. Okay, so Peppers, since you were talking to us. What's up, Cake? Cake in the house on the ATL. So, Peppers, let me ask you this.
Cake, if you want it, put your name on it.
The Caucasian families, the white families, put more pressure on their? Because I'm seriously, I'm curious. I want to know.
Families is crazy.
Okay, but I seriously want to know though, bro. Really, I mean, I really want to take the joke out of it because I don't want people to think that I'm trying to make fun of it. I really want.
You joke about it though, because if you don't, they gonna think it's serious.
But I want to let people know, honestly, when you're watching this, play the whole clip all the way through.
I'm not trying to get serious with this.
No, I'm not trying to get serious, but I'm asking a serious question. Is it that when the young man, because a young man is gonna be a young man, and I think a young man want to taste different fruit. I think a white young man want to get with a black woman because she's different than a white girl. I think he would want to, like us. We want to talk to the white woman because she's different, ain't because she's better. Because it's different. We can get a black woman anytime, right? Because we black. That's why we go after the white stuff, because it's right there in front of us. We never had it before. So I'm thinking as a young man, even if you're a white kid, you're the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at that black chick that's fine, that got the big booty, right? You at least want to try and see what it is. Are you scared, or you're not able to because you may embarrass your family? That's the question that I'm getting at.
I think he's cool with this. I talked to him. Shout out Ethan. That's a friend of mine. A good guy. He's white. Now
Cake, she black. She got a big booty, I believe, because her name Cake.
He went to I think he went to Spain Park.
Okay.
But he was that really, really nerdy, awkward white guy.
Okay.
When he was in high school.
Okay.
Towards the latter half, because he was kind of that type that didn't get too much acceptance from his crowd. Right, so when he switched crowds, it got different for him. So he started hanging around a lot of other black dudes. Got a few black mannerisms. He started cutting it hell a little bit.
Yeah.
He used the bun thing where he faded it out. He ended up going to a whole HBCU.
Okay.
Just from how it was. Now, shout out to him and his family. I ain't gonna go deep into it, but his family was set up in a way where, regardless of anything, that's cool. You know what I mean? It wasn't no discourse about, hey, if you're entertaining black folks or not. You feel me? So in the midst of doing that and him finding more of an identity, he started seeing more of his in crowd. What the reason why I brought up Ethan is a lot of folks in high school are kind of dictated not to just peer pressure, but social acceptance.
Okay, that's true.
So most white do. If you have a predominantly white school,
Mhm.
yes, today maybe the thing is, all right, you in the black girls, but for the norm, the basic norm, we do know the discourse that's had. And to keep us from going serious, I'm not finna go into detail.
Gotcha.
Applied to where you know it fit.
Mhm.
We do know the discourse that's have between cultures about the other. So if you go into a predominantly one culture set school
Mhm.
and you're talking about it's being in a mixing pot or more of a mixing pot now, the customs don't change. It's just you have a different environment to view it.
Mhm.
So a lot of folks either get really, really turned on to black folks or really off.
Okay.
Or really off.
What about
And when you get out of high school, that's usually where you got
make
the
a
freedom to
determination.
make your decisions.
what if you like a black boy or a black girl and your mom and dad is Mega?
I know you were gonna say some BS. Oh my god.
That's it, bruh. Bruh. Now I'm being messy.
Oh my god. You trying to get us right.
Erica says that sounds like a fetish. I think I don't think
It's fetish in it, but it's
but
not.
I'm gonna say
It
this,
don't have
man.
to end at fetish.
I'm gonna say this. Okay, so when I was in elementary and high school, I was only around majority blacks. What is someone saying on social media?
No, Char says she watching me.
Okay, that's sure. Okay, so when I was in high school, there was maybe 3 or 4 white young ladies in our schools, right? And those women were the ones parents who couldn't move out of the black neighborhoods, right?
Basically.
No, I'm just saying when I was growing up, real talk. And they wasn't all of that for me. That wasn't my type. So I wasn't trying to really holler at them. Now, was one girl, and she watching. Hey, Kathy. Her name was Kathy Turk. You know what I'm saying?
Not you remember her name.
Yeah, I remember her name, bro. I've seen her since, right? Now, Kathy Turk, her mom, I think her mom was white and her dad made it in, but she was mixed. Long, pretty hair, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody was trying to holler at her. She wouldn't give me the time of the day back then. You know what I'm saying? But she was one of those, she wasn't white, but she was mixed.
I don't mind them country thick white.
Yeah,
girl.
Kathy was it when we was in I think that was in elementary. But when I was in high school,
man.
when I was in high school, I went to West End. Well, no white folk finna send their white kids to the damn West End, bro. You wasn't gonna last in West End. It just wouldn't happen. So I honestly, when I was in West End from my 9th and sophomore year, the years I went there, I don't remember seeing any white women at West End.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my friends that went to high school with me there let me know, but I don't remember any white folks being there. And then my parents moved me out to here in Birmingham, Forestdale, like to the rural, sort of rural area where they had a nice home complex called Forestdale. I wound up going to Minor. During that time, Minor was majority.
Yeah, they was
white.
a little bit more mixed.
Right? No, they were majority white at the time because there was not the new Minor now.
What year?
It was in 87.
Oh, okay.
Right. So this is when it was just dormitories at the old Mine High School before they even put the new Mine. New Mine High School didn't even think about being built at that time. My brother went to the new Minor, but I went to the old Mine High School where it was like dormitories. Right. It was out in Adamsville, back in the cut in the hole where they had different little huts where you went to school at. That's where I went at. And so majority of the women were white out there. Now I'm sure I dated a black girl at Minor. The only reason why I didn't get a chance to get caught up into the environment because I was never in school at Minor High School. I've told the story many times. I went to Minor High School that had too many credits. So my junior year, I got out at 11:45. And at my senior year, I got out at 9:45. So I never met anybody. I had 3 classes my junior year and 2 classes my senior year. So I didn't know any. When I graduated, bro, I didn't know anybody. I knew maybe 10 people out of my whole graduating class because I never seen anybody. I never went to classes. You know what I'm saying? I never knew anybody in Minor High School. So I don't really have a school to go back to in like class reunions. I never really got a chance to, acclimate myself at West End because I left as a sophomore. And when I went to minor, I didn't know any goddamn body.
Mhm.
Right? Because I was in the DECA program and I got out of school early. So I didn't know anybody. But I do know if I probably would have been in school, I was, when I did see the white girls, I was looking. And I can say, I don't know, I think it was more of a curiosity. I think I seen Erica say fetish. It was a curiosity, like, what are they like?
That's a nice way to put it.
No, but it wasn't. But at 16 years
Nice
old,
way to
bro,
put it.
16, I'm curious. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Like George.
Yeah, but I'm just being honest. I was curious, George, at that point, because, you know, it's like,
With the tail or without the
because
tail?
I've, with you know, well, back then, they were sort of packing, but not like they are now.
Okay.
Real talk. You know what I mean? Because it was still, you know, I think whatever is going on now is a little bit different. But in the
It's in
80s,
water, boy.
I like I said, now I think whatever is going on is different. But in the 80s, white women was not what they have come to be in this day and age. And the black women are the same, you know, to be respectful. So it was a curiosity there.
Okay.
But it was also a fear there for me because I didn't know, could I talk to them? And how my parents going to react to it. And so I chose not to even venture or even, you know, I looked, but I went to what was safe. It was a black girl. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
Yeah, so I didn't even, I wasn't in school long enough. And if I had went to class and I was in class with them and, you know, cutting up with them and got to know them, right? But the classes that I was in, the one class that I was in, which was, I think it was always my DECA class, because my history class, as long as I turned in my homework, I didn't have to go to class. And coach just told me to turn in my homework. So I never went to class. Matter of fact, honestly, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. My junior year and senior year, I never went to school. I never went to class. I showed up, they called roll, and my coach said I could go home. And the next class was DECA, and she said we didn't have to come as long as we turned in our work report that we was at work, and I worked at McDonald's. So I was never in school for two years in my high school years. So I wasn't around women. I never went to a pep rally. When I seen everybody, it was graduation. And my mom and dad did not understand why I didn't know nobody at graduation. Didn't you go to this school for 2 years? And I kept trying to tell them, no, I didn't. You got 2 classes, you passed. I really didn't do. I didn't do shit for 2 years in high school. I got a diploma and went to the military.
Oh my Lord, Jesus.
Red says, what you look for in a man? Okay, I guess that's a troll because I love women, bro. But anyway, I think there may be a difference at the end of the day, nephew, when it comes to that. But anyway, what's our next news story?
Okay, because we went down a tangent.
Hey, D, it was DECA. That's right, it was DECA.
So, what you look for? What you look for? Let's go to Dr. Bryant.
Okay.
Let me pull her real quick. Pull little Dr. Bryant. Because the last 2 we got on the docket is Dr. Bryant and Sexy Red. Which one you want to do? You want to do Sexy or you want to do Doctor?
I want to do Sexy Red. I don't want to do Dr. Bryant because she gets on my goddamn nerve. But
well, you don't like Dr. Bryant fans? So?
What's she talking about?
Well, she's so fine.
Oh, that's why you want to do it. Okay, well,
yeah, I just look at her just to look at her.
I don't think she's fine.
What?
I don't.
Dr. Bryant is fine.
I don't think so.
Is hell. What?
I'm
what? Because of what she say? Because of what she say? Is that why she not fine?
No, I think if Dr. Bryant took off everything, she would be looking entirely different. If she took off the makeup,
I disagree.
The
she got some stuff. I follow her Instagram, but she got some stuff on Instagram where she ain't.
Yeah, but what she's selling now and what I look at her ass, bro, and some of the stuff she's saying,
man, shit.
Man. Yeah, I'm not a Dr. Bryant fan. You know what I'm saying? I think she's selling wolf cookies.
Wolf cookies?
Yeah, I think she's selling wolf cookies.
Dang, bro, he went back to the old school turn. So Dr. Bryant was in an interview with Jason Lee. If you guys don't know who Jason Lee is, that is the Hollywood Unlocked guy. Zesty, yeah, wherever you want to place it as, but he's the Hollywood Unlocked guy. That's the
openly out.
Yeah, openly out.
A lot of people know him. He's well connected in Hollywood.
Very, very, very much connected. So she was chilling with Jason Lee. They was talking about a few things, and it got around to somebody jumping into her DMs. I promise you, it wasn't me. Not this time. You feel me? And she ain't
Definitely
answering
wasn't
no
me.
way. And she ain't answering no way. God, dog. I had sent a few in. She leave nigga on red. Anyway, at least I know she read it though.
Yeah.
Got to take your win so you can. At least I know she read it.
Somebody in her account read it. She didn't read it.
I mean,
I'm gonna bust your
in
bubble.
my head, I mean, it
I'm
could be
gonna bust
her.
your bubble. She didn't read your shit. Because
So
Dr. Brown, we want you to come on our show.
please. I don't even got to listen to you. I just want to look at you.
I want to have a
I
Discord.
can't afford you, but I just want to look at you.
I want what afford her for what? What's she gonna do?
I mean, lifestyle. You know what I mean?
We want her to come on the show.
Investments.
Bro. We want her to come on the show, bro. I'm not trying to go out with her. I can't, yeah, I'm with you. I wouldn't even try to afford that. Afford her for what?
A consultation.
But I'm just saying.
A consultation.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. When you say you can't afford a woman, what am I affording you for?
Affording the time, effort, and investing
For what?
in a relationship.
So I got to afford that?
Yeah, you got to afford it.
You see? Do you understand how that actually really fucking sounds?
It's messed up. You got to pay for women, but that's how it is.
No, but I'm saying if I'm paying for something, what the fuck am I paying for? When I get a Benz, if I'm gonna pay, Bentley and Benz money, goddamn it, you better be a Bentley or a Benz. And I'm not talking about how you look. You better drive, and every time I want to get in, it better do what the fuck it's supposed to do. If not, why am I investing in you?
Look, even for the low grades, you're gonna pay at least a user fee. You feel me? Like you gonna
No, you don't.
you're at least gonna lease it out. You feel me? Get some rent.
You. Where the fuck you be shopping at? Where the fuck you be shopping at?
Wholesale. You gotta buy the wholesale.
See,
if it's just a month, you at least did out a small lease to wholesale.
when you leasing though, when you paying for a lease, you know what you're leasing.
You do.
And you can give it right back.
It's a woman.
Okay, but I'm saying if I lease you, right, I pay a leasing fee. I don't mind paying a leasing fee, but I'm not going to invest in your ass. I'm not going to purchase you.
But it's also a lease if y'all break up.
What's the breakup lease?
The lease is if y'all break up. It was a lease when you break up. That's what I'm saying. You was leasing a half. It wasn't meant to stay.
I think when a woman told me
you needed a home.
When a woman told me one day, she said, "You can't afford me." I said, "What make you think I want to afford you?" I mean,
that's how you put it. That's how you
yeah,
put it
I asked her that because she's like, "You can't afford me." I'm like, "What do you think? What make you think I want to afford you?" I said, if I could afford you, what would I be getting?
I don't even want this condo.
No, but I'm just saying, I don't understand when a woman says you can't afford me. What the fuck am I getting?
Peace of mind, you know what I mean?
Because
depending on what the quality you get, you might get a woman's touch.
The only thing I heard from her was that I don't have enough money to give you what you want. And my question to you is, why would I want to give it to you? What make you so special that I want to give you? If I had the money, what would make me want to give you my money? That was my question to her. Because she's like, you can't afford me. And I'm like, afford you for what? Like, if I'm buying a fine meal, I'm gonna get a 5-star fucking meal. What the fuck are you gonna do for what you think that what you want me to be able to afford? What is that I'm getting for my money?
Your money.
What's the bank? I mean, what? I as a man, but I don't get it.
But that really bothered you.
It did, because I'm like, what the fuck am I getting? I'm an investor. I invest in good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I asked her, I said, what am I getting? She said, me. I said, what is you? You know what I'm saying? If you wear a gym,
what are you?
You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm affording you, 9 times out of 10, your head and your booty game are gonna be whack because you used to being taken care of. So what the fuck am I getting?
Yeah, so you ain't gotta have no effort.
No, that's what I'm saying. So seriously, what am I getting that I can't get from an escort?
He put too much effort.
Cause I'd rather lease the escort than be fucking with you and talking about I can't afford you. Afford you for what?
The escort would be rent.
Huh? She thinks she's the prize. I guess, y'all.
Yeah,
I guess
the escort would be rent.
Huh?
That'd be rent. Okay,
I'd rather rent than fucking get something. Be talking about I can't afford you. It's like if I can't afford a Lamborghini, I can't afford a Lamborghini and I can't drive it. I can't take it home. It's a Lamborghini.
But can you look at it though?
I can look at it.
Can you get in the car? And
No,
touch
you
it?
can't get in a Lamborghini. You're not.
You can get in the car and touch it.
No, somebody in Lamborghini.
Depending on your bracket.
No. What I'm saying, when you go to a Lamborghini, bro, they when they pull your shit, they let you know whether you can get into a Lamborghini or not. I'm just being honest. Certain at a certain price range, bro, they have to check you out before you able to go even look at a car, touch a car.
Well, if you go to a car show, you can get up in it, and then you know what I
You
mean.
can't
Get right back out.
Or they may let you take it. It depends on what kind of car it is, and are they allow you to touch it? I'm just being honest.
Well, I go to car shows. I'm in
You know
the
what I'm
streets.
So yeah, okay. I'm gonna let you go with that. Okay, so get in it and drive away. Kim said, I think she means lifestyle. I'm saying I can't afford what lifestyle though. Okay, so
Jesus.
So again, why would I want to give you a lifestyle that I can afford? You know what I'm saying? That I can afford. What makes me want to give you that lifestyle?
Because that's what a real man do.
No, but I guess this narrative that women have, right?
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. It's fine. But I think the narrative that some women have, like a man supposed to be able to do all of this for her, and I'm saying for the fuck or what? I mean, real talk. You can be beautiful, but you're saying that I need to pay for your beauty. And I'm saying kiss my ass.
Well, it's not just beauty.
Okay.
You're paying for security.
What security? Because you're gonna what are you saying you're never gonna divorce me? You're gonna sign a piece of paper saying you ain't gonna take half. You ain't gonna do a prenup.
No, it's not that far. You just paying for the security of peace of mind for her. I mean,
okay. So Kimber said you're paying for the lifestyle that she's accustomed to.
It's not always accustomed to, because a lot of folks that ain't even accustomed to that lifestyle want it to. And still apply the same way. I think it's really more of the security to be able to get what you want and the comfortability that comes with somebody else supplying it.
Okay, so I say it like this here for me. Lisa Ray can tell me that. You know what I mean? It's a celebrity that got that money, that got their cachet. You can tell me that.
Dr. Bryant?
Huh? Dr. Bryant can't tell me that. Dr. Bryant can't tell me that. No, Dr. Brown's been fortunate to be in the media space and doing what she does and being able to get it. But Dr. Brown,
Dr. Brown ain't tell you that.
Dr. Brown's on other people's show. She ain't got the Dr. Brown show. We hear about her being on other people's shows. She's being interviewed by other people. She's pimping other people's platforms. She's not. She's an expert on other people's platforms. Right? She ain't that made person that got her own shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, when she comes on and somebody asks her an intriguing question, and I'm not knocking her what she does. Right? I'm not knocking. I'm saying she is. But she can't sit here and tell me that I can't. Dr. Brown's woman couldn't tell me that she can't afford me, because when men are being because they see you're beautiful because you're on other people's shows, right? And you're making money. You're getting these men because of who you have become on that show. Somebody agree with me, okay? But somebody agree with me, right? A lot, right? But somebody agrees with me. But I'm saying somebody they like her. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm not knocking whatever she's doing. It works. But what I'm saying is, she ain't the Lisa Ray. She ain't Angela Bassett. She ain't an Oprah Winfrey. She ain't out there. If you take her off a platform and she go out there and she do her show, right? Is she still gonna be Dr. Brian? She's Dr. Brian because she said something about Nick Cannon. She's Dr. Brian because she said something about. That's when we started knowing about her. When she said something about Cam Newton, right? Other than that, women know about her. She's on some kind of reality shows, but she really didn't stand out. So again, when you started asking me questions and started saying certain things, right? What you're used to and what you need, these men want you because you appear in this thing, and when they see you, you bring them a little status. I don't need you for that. You see what I'm saying? So what am I getting for real? Them men gonna give you some money so they can fucking smash you, and so they got with you, but they ain't gonna be with you for real because you still alone. Because you've been with these different guys and you still by yourself talking about other people. So why would I want to be with you?
Joy Taylor situation?
Huh?
Joy Taylor?
Joy Taylor boss though. Joy Taylor got her own business. She got her own, Joy Taylor has made her name for herself, bro. Joy Taylor completely different. Okay. Joy Taylor is boss. She's Joy Taylor with or without your ass. You know what I mean? So I ain't mad at Joy Taylor. She knows how to pimp the platform, pimp the dude, and become Joy, and she became Joy Taylor.
Who's to say that Dr. Brian ain't doing it?
She haven't done that yet. To me. Okay. Candace Owens has. I don't like her, but I have to give her props that Candace Owens can stand alone by herself. and she pulled her own man. She
White
did that.
man.
Yeah, but and again, she pulled a white man. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff she talked about, right? And that's the biggest problem I got with Candace Owens, right? You talk about all this other stuff, but how do you empower the black people? And she have them. But anyway, that's another story for a different day. But Dr. Brian, I haven't seen her do that for herself. Now, once I see Dr. Brian elevate to the point, and she is a podcaster or whatever it is in her own lane without being a
I'm not combating you on that because I don't know if she is or not, or if she got something similar that she got going on. But that's either here nor there.
She's made her fame like the Hawk Tour girl. She made her fame by being Hawk Tour, but then she went out and created a whole bunch of other stuff. And unfortunately for her, she got into some stuff over her head. I don't know if she knew what she was doing or not. And she kind of messed it up. But when you create your own stuff, then you can tell me you're not on my level. Mm-hmm. But if you ain't created shit and you're an Instagram model and you talking about I can't afford you, I don't want you. You ain't nobody to me.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? If you got status behind your name, right, and you are doing your own thing, you got your own business or own show or whatever, you can say that to me. And I need to step my game up, or I can't deal with you. I got it. Because you can afford that lifestyle without anybody. I need a woman who can afford that lifestyle, right? That's already in that, with or without anybody. She's still that person. Joy Taylor is one of them. She's still that young lady. Carrie Champion. She's actually one of those. A lot of women out there doing they thing, man. I'm shout out to them. But I'm saying for Dr. Bryant.
Now let me get into what you was talking about though. Because we go on right today.
So it's Messy Monday, man.
Messy Monday. All righty. So Dr. Bryant, she went to like I said, Hollywood Unlocked, the podcast with Mr. Jason Lee. And this is what she was saying about a specific somebody that jumped in her DMs.
Offset came in my DMs
to ask for a therapy session. Okay,
and that's why I want to give him his props.
Give it up for Offset looking for help.
I'm gonna you see how I slid that out there? I knew I was gonna get you, but he slid in my DMs and asked for a session.
Spare my girl. Go ahead. Don't spare. Just speak truth to power.
No, I was just saying I think Cardi B is a beautiful woman, right? And I believe she went into it choosing to have a husband and family, which is what she created.
Yes.
Cardi came in and said, I'm creating a family. I have no kids. I'm with Offset. You're my husband. We're having these babies. Offset came in already a baby daddy. She chose a man who already produced baby mamas, broken families, broken homes. She chose him. That's why we can't really blame him. And then he came and gave her what she chose from the beginning of when she chose the man, a womanizer and a baby daddy. She chose that.
Men are also convinced and will tell you that they're changed. I'm changed. I'm going to change for you.
Let me say this. If a man is going to change, is if you do like Cardi and many other women have done, you choose the man to see if he's going to change. And I'm here to tell you, and I don't care what man wants to challenge me on it, baby, please challenge me, that a man is going to be the man that you chose him at the place that you chose them at.
Ooh. All right. Hey, Leah is on here, y'all. That's a good friend of mine. Make sure y'all go down and follow her. If y'all need y'all events done here in Birmingham, Alabama, you make sure you go down and follow Leah Events. She's in the building. Thanks for joining the show, baby. We appreciate you. I gotta get you on the show to talk about some of the stuff she's doing out there, because she set up some badass events. She's the bomb. Dr. Brown full of shit.
Yeah, I don't know who you don't like more, Dr. Brown or Candace Owens.
It's not that I don't like her. I like her. I think she's a great person. But when I'm listening to what she's saying,
okay,
you're putting patient confidentiality. He slid into my DMs. And
if that's the case, if she accepted, I'm with you. But if that wasn't the case, and she kind of just left him now red, that's not really a patient.
Okay, but why are you even putting that out there? Right? Again,
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? If you're Dr. Brian, you don't need that. You don't need to use Offset name or Cardi B or Nicki Minaj. You need to use those names, right? You're Dr. Brian. Stand on your own. You see what I'm saying? Again, I'm not mad at what she's doing, But again, she don't stand every time she's on there, bro. She's talking about she's denigrating a dude about his lifestyle or questioning them and getting out and hitting shock jock questions and getting it out, and it works. And I'm not mad at that. Or she's saying who done slid into her DMs now. Can we talk to Dr. Brian? What do we want to talk to Dr. Brian for? And who have she helped?
I mean, you want to talk to Dr. Brian because of what she's doing now.
What is she doing though? Because who have she helped?
Entertainment.
No, but I'm saying who have she really sat down and had those sessions with?
I mean, I don't know. You probably have to check her fan base because she got a fan base.
She does have a fan base. But for me, when the clips, and like I said, I have done an extensive research on I haven't. But the things that I see that populate for her is when she's on other people platforms and talking about other celebrities, right? If you look at the people that are in their craft and in their moment, they're talking about things that they're doing, what they do and how they do it. And people seek them out for that.
Well, I mean, from what it sounds like, though, he seeked her out for a consultation.
Offset was not trying to get no goddamn appointment. He was trying to get some ass.
You see that? Now you can't speak to that. We don't know the DM. We don't know the DM.
We know Offset.
But then,
who was he married to?
Hold on, but Joe, you be making a point, and then she'll be right.
I'm gonna help her make a point, but I'm saying Offset in your DMs, because if he wanted to make an appointment, who do you usually choose to make your appointments?
A doctor.
Or who do you tell to make your appointments?
Oh, Offset ain't got no assistant. Stop.
He ain't got nobody to go between him and somebody.
No, he doesn't. All of these celebrities that you would think should usually don't. They usually don't.
So you're gonna tell me that Offset really,
from what him and Cardi have been doing, no, they do not have assistants.
Okay, so you're telling me Offset is in Dr. Brian's inbox, and you telling me, because you know Offset music and lifestyle better than I do, you truly think he was in there to get a session to counsel him on his relationship and his marriage with?
Now, I ain't gonna say he was in there for a session. I ain't arguing with you about maybe he was there to smash, but we don't know if he was, so I'm not putting that on him. That's my point with it. I'm like, nah, come on now. Maybe he was there. We don't know the DM. We don't know the DM.
All right,
she know the DM, but we don't know the DM, Joe. Don't put that on Offset.
We don't.
Don't put that on Offset. He just got done with shit. You feel me? Why are you moving out the camera? Oh, I was gonna say, I'm like, why you ask for a single shot and then get out of the camera? But no. I don't know if it's on. Put it off you. Oh, I was gonna say, wait, stop it. But no. Yeah, I ain't gonna put that on his jacket. Now,
all right, move on.
I'm not gonna say that maybe he wasn't there to smash because I can't say.
My personality, I think that's crazy to say, Shar.
What's crazy?
I think what we was talking about.
Oh, okay. Either way, Dr. Bryant, even to get nothing but support from me, I'm gonna like every picture that you post.
But I'm like every picture you post. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna leave it alone because I don't know. I'm not gonna say that there. Go ahead. I say I'll sure because I didn't say it's something negative, and she may think I'm trying to be more negative because I don't know that to be a fact. So,
yeah. Okay. Now
thank you, Kimberly.
Transition.
Is Layla Vince still on here? Or did she disappear? Because I didn't get a chance. I didn't want to interrupt you, but that was a good friend of mine.
Oh, okay. Now we finna go ahead and transition because if you're moving from a doctor, you gotta get sexy. If you're moving from a doctor, you gotta get sexy. You feel me? And the best color to get sexy is apparently red. Sexy Red was on Big Boy, and she was making some comments that I don't know how I feel about. Not gonna lie to you, but I'm gonna let Sexy speak for herself.
Sexy, I'm telling you, dude, you like one of the people. Your personality though is contagious. You know what I'm saying? But you do hear. You hear or do you see the hate too? Yeah. You see the comments? You don't seem like they're getting bigger or smaller though.
I think they're getting bigger.
Really? Well, you know what? The bigger you are, the bigger the target too.
Exactly.
Yeah, the bigger.
It's like I feel like I ain't gonna take it. I said this though. I feel like I'm the most hated female rapper. Like they hate on me the most. I get a lot of love, but I know when they be hating on me. They be hating on me. It be like little inside shit. I be like, they hating on me.
But they
trying to put me down. Like I be feeling like, is y'all sending like people to comment under her? Like y'all trying to put like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel like it's some hidden agendas, and I know like motherfuckers.
Do you feel like that's straight from like spectators, or do you feel like that's somebody in the business?
Labels.
Oh, gotcha.
I just be feeling like motherfuckers trying to bring, like they don't like seeing me win.
Yeah.
And I be seeing people say that in the comments. They be like, why y'all hate her so much? What does she do to y'all? She just be chilling.
Sex.
So that was Sexy Red. She felt like she's the most hated female rapper. You want to go or I go?
You gotta speak to rapping because that's your thing.
Oh, okay.
I'm over here. I be speaking just out of my opinion.
You feel? I'm with you though. It's gonna be a little bit of opinion in this, but it's gonna be some stuff I can definitely fact check on. But Miss Sexy Red, I got this for you. You love this song. This is your favorite song right here. This is your favorite song. This your favorite song. Go ahead, dedicate it to you.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Stop it. Sexy. You get a lot of defense. But I'm not too surprised with Sexy. Cause she does what a lot of new artists seem to put on themselves. And new artists seem to be very sensitive about comments that they claim they can't avoid, that be the whole crowd, when it's really just the comments you see. Because a lot of folks have been very much defending you, industry and out. Now, am I gonna say that it's not folks that's not trying to put her down? Yeah, it is. I can't disagree with that. And it's also proven to a point. But to that same point, it's because you also don't fit how a lot of folks can get marketed. Sexy Red, you said my Gucci pink and my booty hole is brown. How many places can I go to? You went as far as to go to wrestling. That is a majority catered to kid to teenager age sport. You went to WWE off of Coochie and Booty Hole Brown. You released a whole makeup line off of the disgustingness most things. And they buying it, Joe. They buying it. But you the most hated. Bro, you is on every single feature. If you're the hottest thing out, again, I'm not going to take away from the point that maybe it is somebody that in the industry wise is like, no, she don't fit what we want. That ain't a real female rapper right there. This is what y'all yada yada yada. Because it is some folks out there, as crazy as it sounds, that say she's an industry plant, and this is what they trying to cater the industry to now. But that's a whole nother discussion in itself. What I will say is, for somebody that has the whole brand that you have with as many opportunities, you ain't the most hated. You ain't the most hated. Stop it. Shoot, it's another girl that was in this thing longer that is just now blowing up to the same heat that you is. Shout out Glorilla. Like, come on now. Are you hated on? You hated on. But at the level that you at, that come with the territory, big dog. You got to stop the cap. You have a lot of opportunity, and you probably still will, which is crazy. You probably still will. She out there competing with some of the legacy. She competing with a Nicki when she dropped. Shoot. You probably still will get opportunities that somebody else have being as whatever you want to frame her as. If they was doing the same thing, honestly, you can almost make the same distinction. What if Meg Thee Stallion really, really doubled down to where she went to? There's a way to be sexy and then kind of out there. Shout out Kim and even Foxy. They got to it, especially when they started rapping it down and my thigh, blah, blah, blah. They got detailed and wasn't even given half of the opportunities half of y'all is today. What if Meg Thee Stallion really doubled down like you did and went gonorrhea for some lipstick? Like, we got to think about this. You went to a level that maybe a lot of other female rappers would say, how come she get to do that? And get the same industry backing and get the same industry push. On top of how organic it is, because now the girls like you. It's weird enough, the young ones, bro. There's kids doing TikTok dances off of your Booty Hole Brown song. Come on, man. Like, stop it. Are you hated on? You are. But most hated? No. Stop it. You lying. That's my only rant to that. Most hated? Stop it.
When I listened to Sexy Red, bro, and I heard what she was saying, but this is just my humble opinion. I would never heard of Sexy Red until you said something about Sexy Red in the studio that you didn't want your niece or cousin listening to her. That's the first time I had ever heard of her. You remember that day?
I do remember. Shout out my sister.
That was.
I
like,
finally converted her too.
And that was like maybe 3 years ago when I first heard of Sexy Red. I didn't know who she was. Never heard the name before a day.
Oh my God.
And you're like, who you know? I'm like, nah. And that when I was just meeting you. What I see, honestly, bro, from the era that I grew up in, she's not gonna be a legend in the game. That's just what I'm seeing. Do she have a moment now? Yes. She's saying she's hated. That what gets her famosity that she has at this point.
Okay.
In my humble opinion. Because why do people like Sexy Red? Because she's gonna bring the ratchet. And as ratchet she can be. But the thing that I told you before the show when we was talking about this, right? It has to come a time where you have to bring the class and the business savvy to it. And from what they were saying in that interview, she thinks she's already there, and I don't believe she is. Being late to concerts, being late to interviews, not doing things to its proper, the way it should be done in the business realm because she's Sexy Red. Don't know the young lady, don't know if any of this is true. All of it is allegedly at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But for everybody that have sustained in this business, they had a great work ethic, which she does have a great work ethic, but also they have a great class about them. Now, I don't know who got a chance to watch the interview with what's her name? I want to make sure I got her name right. The Hustable mom that was on the Breakfast Club. Felicia. Miss Rashard.
Yeah.
Miss Rashard.
Miss
Felicia Rashard.
Felicia Rashard.
Class personified, right? That's what us as Black folks are used to. What Sexy Red is doing, there's nothing wrong with it. But when do you graduate, and what is that going to do later on for the culture? Maybe she's not doing it for that. Maybe she's doing it for herself. But that's something that she wants to be remembered for and revered for later on. Do you want to be 50 years old getting on stage singing the brown and the pink? I'm just saying, honestly. The person that I seen that was able to do that, but they graduated, was Madonna. Right? Madonna was able to do that. But she has other things besides.
Didn't even go that far though.
No, but what I'm saying is the things that was taboo back then, right? They still did things that they were able to graduate to and move on from. I want to see what Sexy Red, because she's new to this. So what does it look like for Sexy Red moving forward? Because I don't see her moving forward at this point.
Well, she's what a lot of artists is finna get into that like I said, that one gorilla actually got into and adjusted better in.
Okay.
She's hitting that 5-year mark.
Okay.
In 3 years, how they push you. If you're not still going on, you can't get this extra 2.
Mm-hmm.
In 5 years, they're looking for the replacement.
Okay.
And if you're good enough, you either rise up to the top as another asset, or they slowly start leaving their hand off of you.
Mm-hmm.
For late shows or late to appointments or late different things, and you got projects out, or you got a mixtape following, or you got something you're trying to push for your own, the label is able to obstruct that a bit, adjust the schedule that you normally be at
right.
to where you should be always on time.
Right.
Past that, where you got to do a little bit more yourself after that 5 year. All right, how big you want to be is up to you now.
Mm-hmm.
Meg Thee Stallion got past that 5 year, and she one of those, and she's getting to be a damn well good performer.
Yeah.
You got a Doja Cat who was built in the industry. Most of us don't know that. So in being built in the industry, I learned how to perform before I even got big. It just so happened, I said, be on my cow, and everybody started to know me more.
Yeah.
And I trended. And now you get to see what I've already been doing. I was crafted for it.
The one performance I seen her do on something, she did something with the American stuff. It was horrible to me.
Oh, yeah. But she was singing.
Yeah, but whatever it was,
she's
was
not a singer.
No, but whatever it was on the stage, I forgot what it was, but I saw.
Oh, you're talking about Sexy Red.
Yeah.
That was her album, her debut.
But it was something she did was something about with the
Make America Sex Again.
Yeah, whatever it was on whatever platform they put on, it was something. Was it the
probably BET?
It's BET. Whatever she did, bro, that was a horrible performance to me.
And see, you don't realize that was 2 years ago.
Huh?
That's about to be 2 years ago.
But that performance was not the little hit song that you have seen, right? Because you heard the song, it may have been jumping, whatever the verbiage of it was. But when I saw her performance, like,
and that's the other part. Yeah, the degree you go into is starting to fit more to you. But when folks grow out of just hearing that, what else you got to you?
As I look at, you look this, and this is what I said to you earlier. Do what you got to do to get in the industry, okay? But then once you get in the industry, you have to start to do the business, and you have to evolve into something else that's going to be relatable as you get ready to grow older. I don't know if Sexy Red is going to do that. Maybe she will. Me, myself, personally, even with my daughters being grown, I don't want to listen to a Sexy Red song in the car with my daughters.
But what she's going to be, and shout out to Sherlock. This is what he was speaking to. This is literally what he was speaking to.
Mm-hmm. Go back and watch that interview, yo.
Shout out and go back and watch that interview. It will be brand tomorrow.
Yeah.
But this is what he was speaking to as far as music wise. There is finna be a shift again. There was a shift before 10 years ago where it was more based on the beats and the trap. You didn't really have to worry about how you wrote. You didn't have to be so good when you write as long as you had somebody that can produce for you good. Mm-hmm. But nowadays, you got too many folks that got talent and was groomed for this. Shoot, Doechii, even though she said straight man a flag, Doechii is a performer. And this is her debut season. But she was built by her label. She was built under a Kendrick. You feel? And a SZA. She was built to be the monster that she is today. This is what happens when you find somebody, they ain't got that talent, they fit the profile, and down the road, they never develop it.
And that's what I'm hoping for Sexy. I hope she's able to develop and evolve into the artist that I believe she can be. And she needs to tune up. And I think she just needs to hone her skills more. You know what I'm saying? Dot some I's and cross some T's. And, I think she's a talent, but I think there's more there. And I think she just needs to work on that. That's just my humble opinion.
Get it sexy. Get it sexy. We gonna see y'all. in 2 days on Wednesday, bro.
Yeah, we'll see you guys Wednesday, man. When you get a chance to get to the topic, because actually we said we have nothing entertainment news. It took up the whole show.
Entertainment news was lit, boy.
Hey, man. So hey, we'll see you guys on Wednesday. On I think we know Denise is going to be on the show. It may be the women's only show. I'm not for sure, but we'll see you guys on Wednesday, man. You guys stay locked in and make sure you guys lock it in Wednesday morning, of course, to the #1 streaming show, Coffees and Conversation with your boy Joe. Gonna have the one on it. Chandrell Wright is going to be in the building with your boy. We're gonna have a coffee and some conversation over there. You know what I'm saying? Ski ye. That's what I'm talking about.
Ski ye. No, they gonna beat us up for that.
No, well, no, that's what Bishop put. I'm just reading it. Good night, y'all. We'll see you guys on Wednesday. Have a good one.
We ain't lying, dog.